My friend, things just got serious. In today's news, we have Connor Goldson's Rangers career ends with 5 suitcases as a Glasgow flight triggers transfer incomings. Lawrence Shankland to Rangers transfer move unlocked by Sam Lammer's exit cash as Hearts brace for a bid. Rangers reach a £4.2 million agreement for Jose Cifuentes, deal to be done within hours. Rangers submit an offer to sign Edier Ocampo as he makes headline news in Colombia. Rangers back to seal an excellent Lennon Miller signing. Cardiff City twist emerges over Rangers ace Todd Cantwell after transfer request. Make sure to hit the like button to support the channel, and let's get into the news. Rangers have struck a deal with Greek side Aris Thessaloniki for Jose Cifuentes, according to All About Aris. The 25-year-old midfielder is set to join them on a season-long loan with a mandatory purchase option of £4.2 million. Yep, within the next 24 hours, this deal is expected to be sealed. Now, here's the kicker. We got Cifuentes from LAFC last summer for just £1.2 million, a signing by Michael Beale that didn't quite work out for us. So, this deal actually nets us a slight profit. Not bad, right? There's been a bit of confusion in the press, though. The Daily Record initially reported he was joining Aris Limassol in Cyprus, but it turns out it's the Greek side Aris Thessaloniki who's landing him. Talk about mix-ups. Now, Cifuentes looked like an exciting talent when he first arrived, having made 120 appearances for LAFC in the MLS and showing a knack for goals. But since joining us, he's only made 20 appearances. Felipe Clement sent him on loan to Cruzeiro in Brazil for the second half of last season, but even there, he only managed 12 appearances. Despite this, he was still called up to the Ecuador squad for the 2024 Copa America. But he didn't get a minute on the pitch as they crashed out in the quarterfinals against Argentina. Few of us expected a big comeback for Cifuentes at Rangers, but it seems this summer hasn't been the reset button he might have hoped for. With this loan-to-buy deal, it looks like he's closer than ever to a permanent move away from Scotland. This move might just be the best outcome for everyone involved. Let's hope Aris Thessaloniki can help him rediscover his MLS form and get back on track. Rangers have just made a move to sign the Colombian sensation Edier Ocampo. According to Fichajes, this 20-year-old right-sided dynamo is one of the hottest names in Colombian football right now. Having just announced his departure from Atlético Nacional, Ocampo, who can play as a right-back or a winger, has been left out of Nacional's recent game against Millonarios, a massive hint that his time in Medellin is up. Rangers, Toulouse, and Hellas Verona have all thrown their hats in the ring to sign him, with some MLS clubs, including Vancouver Whitecaps, also showing interest. With our captain James Tavernier possibly on his way out, Ocampo could be the perfect like-for-like replacement. The lad loves to get forward, just like Tav, and he's got the stats to back it up. 3 goals and 1 assist in 21 league appearances this season. Not too shabby. Fichajes raves about Ocampo's ability to break through defenses, create offensive plays, and his vision on the pitch. Sounds like just the kind of player we need to spice up our attack and keep things lively down the wings. And why not bring another Colombian star to Ibrox? We've had some great success with Colombian players before, so here's hoping Ocampo can follow in those footsteps. In other transfer news, we've also got our eyes on Manchester United youngster Hannibal Mejbri. The Red Devils are reportedly willing to let him go, and he's been in advanced talks over a move. However, his United teammate Amad Diallo recently revealed during a mid-flight interview that Mejbri has joined the squad for their US tour, so we might have to wait a bit longer to see how that one pans out. It looks like we're backing a move for Motherwell's young sensation, Lennon Miller. Former Gers defender Alan Hutton has been singing his praises, and it sounds like this 17-year-old could be a great addition to our squad. Miller, who's under contract with Motherwell until 2026, has reportedly caught the eye of our scouts. Felipe Clement is looking to bolster the squad this summer, aiming to give those pesky Celtic rivals a real run for their money next season. This lad impressed in the Scottish Premiership last season, becoming a regular fixture in the Motherwell side. He made 32 appearances, scored once, and provided 3 assists. Not bad for a teenager, eh? Hutton had a chat with Football Insider and couldn't stop raving about Miller's potential. He said, "He's a young player with loads of potential. He was excellent last season with a real good head on his shoulders, way beyond his years. Bringing someone in like that, who knows the league and knows what it's all about, could hit the ground running. But here's the catch. We've got to sell players to buy this summer due to our financial situation. That could be a bit of a stumbling block. Hutton added, "There's room to improve there. The manager will want to mold him into the team and make him a better player. But when we talk about fees, it's tricky. Motherwell will want the most they can get. Are we talking 2, 3, 4, 5 million pounds? I'm not sure." Despite the financial hurdles, the potential for Miller to develop further is there. He could be a fantastic investment for us, bringing youthful energy and talent to the squad. Let's hope we can make it happen. This could be a move that pays off big time for us in the long run. We've got a bit of a twist in the tale of our very own Todd Cantwell. The Scottish Sun has reported that Championship side Cardiff City have popped up as a potential destination for our man Cantwell this summer. This news comes hot on the heels of Philippe Clement announcing that Cantwell had handed in a transfer request. As things stand, the former Norwich man is set to train with the Rangers B team until we find a buyer. Now let's talk about Cantwell's time with us. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, hasn't it? He joined us from Norwich in January 2023, and the move certainly raised a few eyebrows, especially considering his prior form at Bournemouth. But then he went on to rack up 11 goal contributions in just 20 games during the 2022-23 season. For a moment there, it looked like we'd pulled off a stroke of genius. But as they say, old habits die hard. Despite showing some improvement in the latter half of the 2023-24 season, his performances have been fairly lackluster overall, so it looks like it might be time for us to part ways. If Cardiff City is serious about bringing him on board, we need to sanction this exit as soon as possible. Let's see if Cantwell can find his groove down in the Championship and we can move forward with our plans for the squad. Sam Lammers is on the verge of a £2.7 million move to Twente Enschede, and this could be the key to unlocking a bid for Hearts' talismanic striker, Lawrence Shankland. Here's the lowdown. Philippe Clement, our Belgian boss, has shifted his sights back onto Shankland. But to tempt Hearts into cashing in on their skipper, we'll need around £3 million. That's where Lammers' potential move comes in. The Dutch frontman, who still has 3 years left on his bumper contract after joining from Atalanta last summer, has been told he's not in Clement's plans for the rebuild. Utrecht and NAC Breda had matched the asking price for Lammers, but couldn't meet his wage demands. Now Twente have stepped up, ready to splash the cash they had set aside for signing Wout Weghorst from Burnley. With Weghorst backing out, Twente's attention has turned to our man Lammers. If this deal goes through, Clement will have the funds to make a serious play for Shankland. Despite deciding against a move for the Scotland striker in January, Clement is keen to bring in reinforcements before the Premiership opener against Shankland's Jambos at Tynecastle next Saturday. But that's not all. We're also looking to secure a loan for Sevilla's Joan Jordan. The La Liga side wants us to commit to a purchase obligation of up to £4 million after a season-long loan, and we'd need to cover around 60% of the 30-year-old's salary. Jordan could be joined by Vaclav Cerny, who's expected to move on loan from Wolfsburg. So keep your eyes peeled, Rangers fans. There's plenty of action on the transfer front, and we could see some big moves very soon.